welcome. Haven't got
Checker
to
flags
race
out.
in a long
P9.
while. Haven't got to stream in a even longer. Tonight's race is the season finale for
That's the end of the session. P9.
Triple Bypass Racing League here at Richmond in the Gen 4s. I got, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 laps of practice in. We're not going to be competing for the win here tonight, but hope to be able to not be a back marker either. We'll see how it works out. We'll go ahead and turn on race comms. Nobody should be talking during qualifying anyways, but looks like overlay's working. I had to restart and update a bunch of stuff, and
The pit exit's clear. Okay, Oliver, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
it takes 2 full laps to get the tires warm in this, so we'll just try and not wreck.
New fastest lap for Benson, 22.2. Fastest lap for Campbell, 22.0. P8, that puts you 0.6 off the pace. The leader's just done a 21.7.
Big counter steer.
That's a new fastest lap for Prues, 21.7. P3.
P3? There's no way that holds up, though. We'll see. They were smooth. I mean, the counter steer and the... Was that the last one or something? I don't know.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Fifth. Yeah, 21.8 is what I did in practice as well. And that's what we just did there. So 2/10 off the lead, more than 2/10. Kyle's gonna be good here. Brad Kress is gonna be good here. Ben Harcum's good. I haven't raced much with Stephen McClendon. Clearly he's fast. Those 4 cars ahead of me, those are the definite favorites though. But crazier things have happened. We'll see if we can't compete. Oh. See if the Astros pitcher gave up a hit yet. Pitched a no-hitter last time out. He had thrown, I think, 5 hitless so far, and then I had to jump over here to practice, so let's see what he did. He did give up a hit finally. Yeah, he got pulled after 6. Good for him, though. Was that 14 or 15 no-hit innings in a row? All right. Only 16 cars tonight, unless somebody else shows up here. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. All right.
That's the end of the session. P5.
Let the entire qualifying counter go by, apparently. These guys couldn't hit the button, I guess. We're going to wait to grid to the last possible second. We got 170 laps. How many tires are we getting?
It's their last one. Sorry, boys, I was on the wrong channel. Didn't mean to talk.
4 sets.
Happy to be here.
Hey, Sam. Yeah, it's our last race of the season.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out to the Richmond finale race. Get 170 laps, 3 tires in
second
pitch.
place guy.
You get a black flag, call out while you got it. We'll clear the stand. And we are live tonight, so make sure you check out the broadcast. And again, thanks to everyone who helped put this on, all the admins, and thanks for all the races to come out.
This is our 6th race we're making of the season. We're missing a ton of grids this year. All right, he gridded. Looks like I'm last now. We'll go ahead and grid here in just a second. Take one final relax.
One 70 laps. The track temp is 71. The air temp is 69 Fahrenheit. Follow car number 09 in the outside column.
The one fast repair, 4 sets of tires, 170 laps. What's 170 divided by 4? Like 42 and a half, right? Something like that? I don't know. 40, yeah, because 40, 80, yeah. Yeah, 42 something, 42 and a half, something like that. So if we stay green.
All right, everybody, welcome to Richmond. We are live tonight, and we are going on green. Second gear comms clear. Good luck, everybody.
Okay, Oliver, stay calm. Focus. Go! Got a car outside. Clear high.
Everybody's trying to be real nice to their tires right now.
The leader has just done a 22.0. The guy ahead has just done a 22.1. Your lap time was 22.3. The leader's just done a 21.8. The car in front's lap time is a 21.9.
Yep, that was the ignition you just heard. I did flip it off there. We're going to start flipping it off on every entry, I think. Won't save much, but it's not going to hurt
P5.
us either, so might as well. Plus, I'm trying to get more of the wear onto the rear tires, so we're not clutching it when we turn it off. We'll let rear tires drag. Try and get even more rear brake on it. Now it's doing too much, though, I think. This graphical glitch you're seeing is when I'm hitting the ignition. I have it mapped to the same button as look out the left window, and I never have fixed that yet. Got to get that changed for next time I'm out here.
That lap was a 22.3.
Ooh, almost got into the wall there. Alright, we need to flip the brakes back again. Going to -3. That's as far back as they go. Now Corey's getting big in our rearview mirror here.
That lap was a 22.4.
Pulled that lead back out on Al.
Cruz is now leading.
In fact, we're starting to catch the guys ahead a little bit as they battle too wide here at the top of the pack here.
That was a 22.4. Your lap time was a 22.4.
I'm braking early into 1 and 2, trying to. I didn't get to do practice on a single set of tires to the late stage of the tires, and I know it gets super tight here, so we're just gonna try and feel into it as we get to that wear period of the tires here, and try and delay the wear on mine as much as possible, trying to keep the heat out of them. Try not to even rotate the tire on rotate the car on exit on the throttle either. Just let it ease into it. A little slidey there.
That was a 22.6.
It's like I go slow for a lap as I mess with my pit stuff, and then we get locked in and we start pulling away from the field behind again. Some of these guys behind me are going to have practiced, and they'll be better late stage tire than me. So when that time comes, we got to recognize it and not battle them too much, but not just give it up either, because you give up every time you let somebody pass you, you're losing at least 2 or 3 tenths a lap
was
as
at
well
22.7.
as they get around you. leaders are 3 seconds up on us already, and we're only 17 laps in. It's possible they burn their stuff up though, so especially, I mean, those four cars up there, they're keeping a close gap on each other, so there is a chance they burn their stuff up and come back to us. I don't think it's likely because all 4 of those guys are skilled, but they might be anticipating, you know, yellow. But we only got 16 cars out here tonight, and everybody seems to be doing all right so far. Nobody's in the pits yet.
The gap to
They're not going to
McClendon
run
in
into
front
pit.
is now
They're not going to run
3.3.
into lap traffic here for another probably 15 laps or so, if everybody stays clean.
The track temps
Hey, Mookie.
increasing. It's now 75
Thanks for watching,
Fahrenheit.
man.
You've just
Yeah,
done
we'll see. I didn't get much
22.8.
practice here, so I'm not going to be in the spot to win it, but I'm hoping for a top 10 at least. If everything breaks our way, we might end up in a top 5. We'll see. Got a long ways to go, though.
That was a 22.8.
I will if we get a shot to. Very rarely is anybody even too wide here, but
Okay, Oliver. The next car is McClendon.
maybe on a restart or something it'll work out. They're starting to
You've
fight
just
up there
done
a little bit more.
22.7. Your lap time was a 22.7. Your lap times are pretty consistent.
Al
That
got
lap
me
time
again,
was 22.7.
and then fades back. I don't think he wants around me. I think he's comfortable with where he's sitting right now. Because if he wanted to press me, I think he could. Maybe he will here in a lap or two. He might just be waiting for me to make a mistake before he pulls alongside, maybe. Tires are definitely getting slidey. We're going to be getting loose, and then we're going to get tight. And we're actually catching the leaders again. The back of the leader pack is 2.9 now. They were 3.5. So their pace is coming back to us. Al got into the wall. Al, you alright? Even after all that, he still got back on my bumper quick. Didn't hurt him much, that's for sure.
All right, Oliver. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
I think we're being pretty consistent here, as the crew chief just said. Kind of smoked the rears there on exit.
Guy in front is Cruz.
They're starting to catch some lap traffic here. Leaders are 2.8, 3, 3.1.
That lap was a 23.1.
Tires just took a step down. Everybody's going to get slower right here. The track did, I mean. Might be a yellow. The rear end steps out on me on exit there. This next car is Sam. He's a lapper. We can get around him nice and clean. It's kind of all over the place on his line right here. Oh, come on, rotate, rotate. He's got the only lefts.com paint on his car.
Outside. Clear high.
And the leaders got about a half second on that pass around Sam there. We're about 3 laps from the pit cycle window. Or we're actually in the window now. I mean, guys will try and go this first one a little bit more, at least 45, I would say. I don't see why anybody would go shorter on the first set, so 45 to 48 is what I anticipate, but we'll see. Anything after 42 makes the math work.
You've just done a 23.2.
Woo! Smoking them. Smoking. All right, right now is when it could make sense to go.
Your last lap time was a 23.2. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
I think we'll try and go 45. We're going to let Corey go.
Car inside. He's still there. Clear inside.
Go, Al, go.
Inside. That lap time was 23.5. Still there. Clear low. Car low. Hold your line. Clear low. Alright, Oliver. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
I'm not bidding.
Sixth
sorry.
place. That lap was a 23.9. Your lap time was 23.3.
Alright, we're coming in. We're not going to announce it though. Just going to go.
Watch your speed. The pit lane speed limit is 40 miles per hour.
Alright, we want this thing to stay green.
Pit exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Fourteenth. The gap to Cat ahead is now 18 seconds. Push so we can pass Cat to get the lucky dog position.
Geez, when you're on new tires, don't come out and burn them up either. Like, be nice to them yet. That's what we're trying to do, but I was a little hot going into the corner there.
Take it low.
Car outside. You're clear outside. Okay, Oliver, you're reeling Cat in. The gap is now 15 seconds. P14, we're quickest at the moment.
Take it low, Ollie.
Car high. Clear high. You're reeling Cat in. The gap's now 11 seconds. We're
Need
currently
2 or
setting the
3 more
pace. That
laps
last lap was a
before we get to the lucky
22.2.
dog spot. We need it to stay green at least till then. Ideally, this thing stays green all the way to the end if these guys are going to stay out on these tires like this.
Okay, Oliver, your car outside. You're clear high. We're setting the pace. Car high. You're clear outside. You're
Take
at
it
car
low
high.
here, David. Take it low, David.
Still there.
Alright, gotcha.
Still there. Clear high. You've just done a 22.4. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. The car in front is Cat. It's a car rejoining in front. We're quickest right now.
We got 3 more cars to pass before we get to Cat. We need to get there too. Oh, there goes Rafter in.
P12. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Okay, Oliver, we're matching race pace. P9.
I'm pitted in right here.
Car
Quick,
down
you
low.
pit.
Clear low.
Our next time.
The gap to McClendon behind is increasing. It's now 4.9 seconds. Your last lap time was at 22.7. Okay, we'll be the lucky dog. Let's keep this position.
Ben Harcum's still out.
Wait,
Or no, maybe he was going in there. I don't know.
P8, you've just done a 22.5. P7.
Sorry, Al.
2 cars,
that's-
2 cars.
No, the yellow.
Okay, Oliver, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Dang it.
P4, that lap was a 22.6.
Darn it, we wanted that to stay green.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 12 seconds.
Alright, pace cars middle 1 and 2.
We are going to be the lucky
McClendon
dog.
is closing you down. The gap has come down to 0.5.
We still wanted that to stay green though.
The leader is pitting now. The car ahead's pitting now.
Eyes open for the waiver end, David.
P3.
early to take another set. But we did get around enough guys to be the lucky dog. We're on the lead lap with only 3 other cars, so that's cool.
The gap in front is now
a bunch of guys are going to get
0.7.
waved around here, though, I think.
Wavering.
P4.
Here comes all those guys back on the lead lap on fresh tires, too. So our pit strategy has not worked. I'm on 22 lap old tires too, boys, so just heads up for me.
Might break a little early. Going on green, second gear, comms clear. Going on leader, sorry.
Got a car outside. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Clear high. Car high. Clear outside. The gap in front has increased to 0.9. That lap time was 23.2. The guy ahead's lap time is a 22.1. Your lap time was a 22.2. The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds. The guy ahead has just posted a 22.0, P4. The gap ahead is now 2.1. The gap to McClendon behind is now 2.0. That last lap was a 22.5.
Driving as much with my rear view mirror as I am without the windshield.
Okay, Oliver, your lap times are pretty consistent.
Guys on like 12 or 15 lap newer tires, I think. I haven't been able to look at the relative in a bit just because I've been busy trying not to crash here. Yeah. Got like a 15 lap tire advantage on me. I'm not trying to hold him up at all. I'm not blocking at all. I'm just racing my line. But he's like trying to make a move from too far back. He needs to get up on me and then go around me.
That was a 22.7.
If you're faster than me, Matt, you should take it.
The gap to McClendon behind is now 0.9.
Staying high in three, Brad.
Ten more laps.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Oliver, we're halfway home.
Sorry,
We think
Ward.
about 41 laps of fuel
Okay.
remaining. That lap was a 23.0.
Oh, you got into
Got
me.
a car low. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear inside. P5. Inside.
We're gonna let Brad go too.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. P6. That'll clear inside.
I think I want to go to 90. Oh, we're at 90. We can go more. Go 2 more at least.
Your lap time was 23.1.
Yeah, we'll go 1 more, then we're going in.
You've just done a 23.1. The gap to Cruise ahead is now 0.8.
Pitting in, 002 in.
Got a car outside. You're clear outside. Watch your
Yes,
speed
I
limit in
really
the
didn't
pits.
do those tyres any favours and that.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
These are the leaders putting me 2 down now, I think.
P12.
Take it, Jason.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Oliver. The next car is Fisher.
I'm not going to have a huge amount of pace on these guys because they're very talented and they're only 27 laps on their tires.
Take it low, Cameron.
But I should have enough to get around them here in a lap or 2. Once again, I want to get some heat into these tires before we start stressing them out again. Because we do have to go 40 laps on them. Or 35 at least.
You're reeling Fisher in. The gap's now 8.6 seconds. That was a 22.8.
I can't let these guys hold me up too much though. I got to get around them. I'm losing time here. Every lap I hang out behind them.
Got a car high. He's still there. He's still there. Clear high. Okay, Oliver, you're reeling Fisher in. The gap, car low. Hold your line. Inside's clear. That lap was a 22.2.
Well, hanging out behind those guys hopefully kept some of the heat out of my tires and will help me keep this pace over the duration here. We do need to get around Ward here. Oh, don't wreck. Hang on to it.
Car outside. Clear high. That last lap was a 22.1. Car outside. Clear high. We're setting the pace. You're reeling Fisher in. The gap is now 3.5. We're quickest right now.
Ward Fisher's the next guy on the track, the red car. We need around him, like, as soon as possible, should there be a lucky dog situation. We want this thing to stay green, though, if we can, so.
You're reeling Fisher in. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Here's Ward. Oh, there's a bunch more guys on the... Actually, we might be on the lead lap now. That might have... No. Really? Maybe.
We're currently setting the pace.
It's possible.
Car down low.
No.
Hold your line.
We've got to be 2 down.
Clear
Or,
low.
I mean, 1 more down, is what I meant. Yeah, messed up my line. Did not pass him where I wanted to pass him.
P11. That lap was a 22.6.
Yeah, we're a lap down still.
The gap to Fisher behind is
Pass
increasing.
up to
It's
Matthew
now
Harmon at least
0.8.
here, it looks like. These two guys ahead of us.
Car low. Still there. Clear low.
Ooh. Vincent, I'm on tires, buddy. Get up out the way.
Outside. 10th position. Clear high.
Two more up here on the same lap as me. No idea if this is lead lap or not. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to race our race.
P9. Okay, Oliver. You're
Go as
reeling.
fast as we
Campbell
can.
in. The gap is now 3.3
Get to
seconds.
about lap 130, and then we'll decide if we want tires. Which will largely depend if people have pitted or not. If they're going to try and go to the distance, then we will take them.
The gap to Benson behind is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds. You've just done a 22.6. Car high. He's still there. Clear outside. That was a 22.6. You're reeling. Campbell in. The gap's now 1.4 seconds.
We got to go at least 135 before we come in again.
P9. Your lap time was a 22.7.
Forgot to.
Sorry, Ollie.
Got a
I was
car
waiting on
outside.
you.
Yeah, I was going to go around the
Still
outside.
there.
No worries. Worked out.
P8. Clear outside. The car in front of us is fight. Okay, Oliver, you're reeling. Fight in. The gap is 0.7.
It's protecting low.
8th car low. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's clear inside. Got a car low. Still there. Inside. Hold your line.
Making me going around the outside.
Hold your line. He's still there. Clear low.
All right. We'll do it that way too.
You've just done a 23.1. The gap to fight behind is increasing. It's now 0.8. Car low.
Staying high, camera.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
At least 10 more. Probably more like 15. Yeah, 15 more. At least.
That was a 22.9. All right, Oliver. The next car is Kane.
We're back on the lead lap.
Hey, Dorothy, you're not at Martinsville anymore.
There's a car exiting the pits.
Woo!
28 fitting in.
P6.
And this Kyle is for position, but he just came out on fresh tires, so.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Go ahead and take it out.
P4. The gap in front is now 0.7.
Nathan.
I'm pitted.
The leader's pitting now.
Hey, Naj.
Hey, Matt.
That lap was a 22.9. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 2.6. The gap to fight behind is now 4.0. That lap time was 23.1.
Forty-eight fitting.
P3. The lead car's pitting. Car inside. Clear inside.
Bins on freshies. Oh, that's
Okay,
somebody
Oliver.
wrong.
There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Your lap time was 23.3. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.2 seconds.
Staying high.
That lap time was 23.3.
Go one more lap, 2 more laps on these. Let's go 2. Oop, oop, oop.
Car high. The gap to cruise behind is now 3.6. He's still there. Clear high. Car outside. Clear outside.
Alright, we're coming in this time, by.
P3. Watch your speed. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line.
Definitely don't want Kyle by us.
P8.
Oh, cold tires, cold tires, cold tires, cold tires, cold tires, Oliver. What are you doing?
Car inside.
Shoot!
Clear inside.
Dumb, 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 dumb. We gotta go around and then around.
The car in front of us is now Campbell. The gap to fight behind is now 5.2 seconds.
Take it high, Ben. Take it high. Take it high.
That lap was a 22.3. Seventh position.
Sorry, Brad, for my fat ass.
Inside.
No, you're good, JC.
He's still there. Hold your line. Car low. Clear inside. The gap to fight behind is now 5.1 seconds. You've just done a 22.2. We're quickest at the moment. Your last lap time was a 22.2. We're quickest right now. 7th position. The gap to fight behind is now 7.1.
I'll stay high in 3 ward, going.
Definitely
We're
want this
setting
thing
the
to
pace.
stay
That's
green.
all right, brother. I'll say hi to one JC for you.
Copy that.
Good consistency.
It was
Keep
good
them
when
coming.
the
Your lap's car high.
normalised, but I took 2 and she was a bit of a handful.
Still there.
I'd say she is.
Still there. He's still there. You're clear outside.
Yeah, if we stay green, that wobble coming out of the pits, letting Kyle by us and him holding us up for those 3 or 4 laps is going to be the difference, I think. Because I do think we will get around most of the way. But, I mean, that was probably 2-3 seconds right there. Maybe more. Actually, probably more, to be honest.
The gap to fight behind is now 8.1. Got a car high.
Stay up there, stay up there.
Clear
Man.
outside.
Oh, he almost came down. Oof.
The gap to fight behind is increasing. It's now 9.7. Your last lap time was at 22.7. The gap to fight behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. Car outside. The gap in front is now 13 seconds. Still there. Clear high. That last lap was a 22.8. That lap was a 22.8.
Need this to stay green because all the guys ahead of us got another set in the pits. We don't want those to come into play here.
You've just done a 22.9.
Didn't get all the way to the apex there. Will cost us another
The
tenth
gap
or
to
so.
fight behind is now 11 seconds. You've just done a 22.9. Alright, Oliver, you're gaining on this car. The gap is 11 seconds. We're matching race pace. That lap time was 22.8.
Matching race pace. Somebody's on the same strategy as me. I think it's Crutchley, to be honest, the guy ahead. Because we're not catching him by much. Half second a lap. So we're not even on pace to catch him.
Good consistency.
Yeah.
Keep him coming.
Not even a half a second a lap.
Take it low here, Brad.
Thank you, Matt.
Take it inside on the next turn.
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 9.9. That lap was a 22.9.
2 positions back from Lucky Dog yet, and we're not even going to catch the next guy ahead of us, let alone the guy ahead of him. So that will be it. If we keep it clean, we'll finish in 7th. If there's no yellows, that is. If there's yellows, we'll only move back. We're not going to gain any spots from here, so we'll just keep it clean.
That lap time
roll
was
around, 23.1. We won't get
23.1.
tangled with anybody. But just in case somebody does get a solo car spin on late tires or something, we will go ahead and keep the pace. I mean, we're not going to completely dog it to the finish here. Oop, slid it in sideways. Not what I wanted to do there.
That was a 23.0. Outside, clear high. The gap ahead is now 8.7 seconds. Got a car outside.
I'm trying to pinch you. I'm just hanging on. I got no tires.
Clear
left.
high.
No, you're good. No worries. Thanks, man.
That was a 23.2. You've just done a 23.0.
So that red car is Brad Crest in the 3rd place car. There's 2 more cars ahead of him to even get my lap back naturally, I think. Yeah.
2 laps left.
We're not going to get there. We're not even going to
You're
catch
gaining
Brad.
on the
I don't
car in
think.
front. The gap's now 7.6
Not that really
seconds.
makes any difference if we did or didn't, but yeah, last lap now. 7th place it'll be. Well, we came in here with the goal of a top 10.
White flag,
and,
last
we're
lap.
gonna
Your
end up
lap
with a
time
top
was
10 here.
23.3.
0 incident points. The caution, the one caution that we did get didn't do me any favors, obviously. If we had stayed green, this was a good strat.
P7. That's the end of the race.
David,
Bad luck,
good
mate.
seeing you out here, man.
Congrats, Kyle.
Killing you, Al. I apologize, brother.
Everything on my rig. I had to get all monitors and stand. It took me like 5 weeks to get everything completely returned. But finally good now, so plan to be back
Look out for the pit speed limit.
for a good bit.
Awesome.
Congrats, Kyle.
Great season, guys. Great season.
Well, we finished a lap down. 7th place. Midfield for this size field, obviously. Yeah, just that early caution. Oh, wait, shouldn't call it early. What was it? Lap, let's go to it. In the race here. Like 50 something? Yeah, there it is. It was, we're going to stop right there, and we're going to go to Al Corey, because he's the guy involved in it here. And that's me right behind him here. And I had just gone in the pits. No, I'm still behind him, I think, at this point. Yeah, there I am. Go to the blimp view, see if we can't see what happens here. I don't remember seeing the wreck, though, so I think, do I pit or no? I must get around him before they wreck. Let's keep going. Yeah, so they're on fresh tires yet. What happened to me? Why am I so far back? I don't remember this. Oh, okay, so I'm in the pits now. I'm out now, running laps. He goes in. He's out. And it's got to happen right here. So, we're both on relatively new tires, I think. Ooh, that's actually on Rafter. Ooh, it looks like. It's hard to tell. We're not going to place blame anywhere, but if I'm Corey, I get down to that yellow line knowing he's there. And, I mean, he is entering. They're just running so dissimilar lines, and they tend to count for each other. Obviously, the huge difference on tires there, too. Bummer. Well, that wasn't us, obviously, but that wrecked our race. Having the yellow there did not help us. Here we come flying by. But, well, on to next season, boys. I think they take a couple-week break off. I'll maybe do some public racing, though, and stuff, and maybe pick back up with these guys next season. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.